First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Detroit Lions. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Well, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play them and come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. But I remember reading remember the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day?
Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Okay, ready?
Williams, a man in motion right.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. And that is incomplete. The Lions at 1-10 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. Trying to throw again here. Hooker. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And no goal line set. Look at this. They're coming out 5 wide on 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. It's a big run there by Henry. 51 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Check smash. Check smash. Hey, smash Broncos.
They keep it with Henry on first down. There's a nice move. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Now Huntley wants to audible to another look. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you plan on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Give him 32 on the play. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So that changes things. Here's first and 10 all the way up at the 45. Throwing. Hooker. That's Isabella open on the right side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, You give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain. So when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You talk about this Titan defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Mustang 96, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Got it. Ready? Check smash. Check smash.
Looking to throw. Hooker. Eluding the pressure right. Now the ball comes loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Hooker from the gun on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
From the upright, it's no good. Wide to the left.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Huntley. The throw left sideline falls incomplete. You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a 3rd game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the 3rd one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going for it. Huntley. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley. This will go to Henry out wide. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Huntley going to change the play here.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Curtis Samuel with an amazing diving catch. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after here coming up. And it's good to make it 14-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Seven Pirates!
Here's Hooker to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Hooker. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st and 10, Hooker. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he takes us beyond. yard before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Come on.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
70 Rangers.
Hooker. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line.
Panther 11, Dragon 60. 18, Runway, 18, street.
Hooker's going to throw it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
60 Eagles, 60.
On 2nd down, here's Uuuuuuu. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, Huntley. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll run it again.
He's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Unlock Lions.
They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 4th down, Huntley. He'll buy some time right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll run with Montgomery, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. He's going to try and do this himself. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Huntley to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. To throw, Huntley. That's to Bergson. He's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now the try here for the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Titans 21, Lions nothing.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Let's go now.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need... Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw here, Huntley. Open man, that's Henry. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down. Huntley looks to throw.
The 32-yard line.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Huntley as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd
On the
and
jump.
10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. 65 catch. 65 catch. Go.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And the Titans are going to recover the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Huntley. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. And quickly, they get to the line. They go play action. Here's Hooker. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To come up with something here on 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Sheds off the tackle and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammate.
And now off to the races down the right side. and they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Hooker on first down. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Now here's a throw that's complete, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Ready?
Now Hooker. And this one too low.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw, Hooker. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the first down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
Hooker, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now Huntley. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Here's Huntley. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Buffalo 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Henry up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Frees up second and 7.
Huntley off of play action. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
That is caught, and he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on third down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
Ready, set. Ready.
They go play action with Huntley. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Back to throw. Huntley. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Now Huntley wants to audible to another look. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Titans have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Ready.
3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hey, check that. Street.
Hooker going to try and throw for it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Titans 50, Lions nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they put...
And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Cougar 19.
Inside handoff, Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
Ready.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Henry. And he'll go down at the 28. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Huntley on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chase Claypool. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Titans add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Lions nothing.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And now they're in the hurry-up. Hooker wants to change the look.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. On 1st and 10, Hooker. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. And my goodness, another interception. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now for the point after. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
64. Lions nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Let's go now.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Ready?
A toss out right to Gibbs. And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Ready?
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Hooker from his own end zone. And now here is another interception. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it's caught. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down.